Greetings, family. Greetings to every one of us. Hope we all are doing great on this wonderful, special, glorious day for you and I to circle once again around Abba Yehovah's eternal blessed throne and to just get our soul, spirit, body, our totality filled with His eternal breath. Only in His presence we get that, we achieve that. That is the benefit in His presence. That whatever Abba Yehovah speaks out of His mouth is not your talking sake, it's for a reason. And the only reason is that to cleanse your inner man, to remove those bad energy, bad spirit, negativity, failure, darkness, release from the pit of hell. That is what the word of Abba Yahweh does. That way we begin to apply it in our daily lifestyle, the more can stand that. Genuinely, if we know how to really use the word of Abba Yahweh, demon can't stand there. Whatever that is not washed in the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach must be removed forcefully by the word of Abba Yahweh. That is the reason why we need always to be in His presence. Though our spirit is always there in His presence, according to the royal law, that our spirit is being saved, but there is still some part of us that hasn't yet been saved or washed or cleansed. The very one which is called flesh that still carry this negativity, this bad energy, bad spirit. Devil is still seducing that part, still trying to hang around with that part, still negotiating so seriously with that part of us to be working with Him. But the word of Abba Yahuwah is what is helping us to say no. Where we say no, we mean it. And only the word of Abba Yahuwah will help us to mean it. Just as Abba Yahuwah releases it, he says, speak the word. The devil cannot stand. That is why I said the word of that was why the royal law said the word of Abba Yahuwah is a double-edged sword. It penetrates into every part of our body, our organs, every single organs, big or small organs, very vital or minor organs, tissues, vein, whatever, our totality. Then next the word of Abba Yahuwah for refreshing, to refresh, to cleanse, to make, to rebuild and all that. It is the word of Abba Yahuwah. And we can only achieve this whenever we gather together in His presence. That was why I said, man shouldn't live by bread only, but by every single word that proceeded out of the mouth of Abba Yahuwah. Now, as our physical body needs physical food for nourishment, in like manner, our inner man, inner being also need the word of Abba Yahuwah for nourishment, to survive, in order for us to be what He wants us to be. Thank you, Abba. Bless your holy mighty name. Lift your eye above all my circumstances, situation that I'm going through right now. Though it's so hard, so difficult, like what the enemy wanted to be. That through all this, arrows here, arrows there, I won't be able to worship. But there you said, I heard you said, your grace is sufficient to carry on. Thank you for your sufficient grace. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your compassion. Thank you for your mighty hand that said, keep moving on. Don't draw back. No going back. It's always forward. Keep going on. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your eternal words. Thank you. Bless you. Hallelujah unto your mighty name. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you once again for giving us your set apart spirit, our teacher, the very one that is about to teach us now. Thank you also for giving us your eternal wealth, King Yahushua HaMashiach, your very mind, that your spirit is going to reveal your mind unto us in every situation, in whatever that comes our way. Your mind must be revealed. Hallelujah unto you, that you are not a man that should lie, neither a son of man that need repentance. Did they speak and they did not act? Did they promise and they didn't bring to pass? Whatever he said, that is what you will do. And whatever you promise, that is exactly what you will bring to pass. To you, eternal be all glory for who you are. Just love you. Thank you, Abba. Hallelujah. Bless you for putting me again on my feet. Thank you, thank you. Love you. Hallelujah. All right, now, family, we want to touch on this fired event on the social media. It's still resounding. I think it's the loudest trumpet that is going on now on earth. Okay, it's still, in fact, the sound is so loud, so loud. It's still, so I want to touch on it. We want to touch on, although I have done this part of this title called Wise Men, we don't have anything like that. In our title, we don't have it. In the royal law, we don't have that title. Rather, that title belongs to magicians that came from the Babylon, the Babylonian. Okay, now we are in the spiritual Babylon, according to Revelation chapter 11. The spiritual Babylon, that is where we are now. And Revelation chapter 17, the mystery Babylon, that is where we are now. So magicians everywhere. Have you not wondered, does this not baffle your mind that no more magician on the street in Nigeria? Because those days, of course, they were magicians that is performing magic on the street. But today, all of them put on suit and carries Bible. And then I said, we transit now on the other side. And still, you couldn't still know that these are magicians. You couldn't still get, I don't know. So what is the guarantee? So I can just be giving you food. I can just be so nice to you, but I can go and keep, so that when I kiss somebody, how am I going to put these words now? Is that a guarantee that because I'm doing good, so whenever I did evil, so my goodness to outweigh my evil? Is that a guarantee that I can just be feeding you, so the next day I can bring out your child and slaughter it before your face? And you not say, no, this person, she's not the one. It is the devil. She's the one. Meanwhile, I'm the one. You will say, no, because I'm giving you food. This is horrible. What indeed a wicked generation, an adulterous generation we are. This is a wicked generation. I've never seen anything like this in my entire world. That this one saddens my heart, that I now begin to question. That is my pain. I now begin to question Abayewa. Why do you have to kill this man? Now Heavenly is the one to use our head to carry every punishment of this very demonic entity called TB Joker. Because Joshua is not his name. His name is Fatayo Tomitokwe Balogun. That is his name. Daniel is not also this one's name. When they not came, they not put on suit, magicians put on suit and begin to carry biblical name. And now said, this is who we are, and we are Daniel. What a mess. And I begin to question Abayewa because I'm so hungry. He knows the tears that flew out of my eyes when I see the pollution. I said, what is this for? Why this again? In fact, in the first place, why did you have to kill this man? Because as soon as the first episode of BBC interview, the first episode we released, few days later, Joker have to die. He just died. Why? He was alive when this interview begins. The began, or rather, it begins in his face. As soon as he saw the first episode, this man just died like that. That is why many people said the fake is dead. And that's why many people is also saying that, yeah, he killed himself, maybe he committed suicide. But I don't know why he has to die. Nevertheless, there is still part of him that is left here with us, which is called his widow, Evelyn. She is the one to face the wrath of Abayewa here on earth. She is the one to confess to us what TB Joshua couldn't confess to us. We will hear everything from that demonic Jezebel mouth. Whereby you know who you are. So you want to keep enslaving people? Anyways, Abayewa, help me to speak according to your word, not to go by emotion, because the attack was so severe that and okay, here we are. I want to feed it now with the royal law. As we know already, title will help will navigate us rather into scriptures. Here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message started for you and me. TB Joshua, I only put that Joshua there. Okay, we know Joshua is the name of the biblical Messiah, of our Messiah. That is his name. But this guy is just impersonating everything. What TB Joker did to those foreigners, I know Nigeria is prophetic. Prior to what Abayewa is also revealing unto me in the vision, that the Messiah is going to come from there. Messiah is going to suffer from there. He's going to surface from there. Nigeria indeed is going to be the tourist center of the entire world. And Yahushua himself is going to be doing these great signs and wonders and his humanitarian grant. This is what this TB Joker is impersonating. And so I'm going to make myself like him. You see what he did now? If the actual Messiah comes now, foreigners is going to be running away for their life. They will say, Nigeria again, that country that is filled with demon, that country that is full of deception. Nothing good will ever come out from that country, because the first one, the fake one, put them now on the run. The first one locked, whatever wonders those locked them now in their room. None of them is going to come out. It's going to take the grace or the special grace of Abba Yahuwah for those people to listen again. All those ladies, as they were just lamenting, feeling so sorrowful. Actually, what TB Joshua has, portrayed or displayed to the world, it was making show of the real thing. Whenever I feel like this is out, know ye that there is a genuine one. Know ye that this one we are seeing now is only here to pervert that, to corrupt that, to impersonate that. Whereas we see the real dollar, it like man a fake dollar. So you cannot judge the real dollar because you encounter fake dollar. That's what TB Joker is doing. Actually, it's fake. TB Joshua is a babalawona. He's a magician. Very clear. Can I tell you why he's so clear? Let's first of all leave, not just only TB Joker, but he was the greatest wizard. He shouldn't have died. He should have waited to answer all these questions running everywhere now. Because this event is so loud on the social media. He's a fired on social media. He's the most powerful voice now on social media. 80% is still defending him. 20% new eyes is already opened and say, oh, this one he did is a magician. We don't have that title called wise man. His name is not Joshua. His name is Temitope Balogun Fataya. That's his name. Huh? See, devil just put on suit and carry Bible. People begin to say, hey, no. Indeed, this is wicked and adulterous generation. You have been bewitched. Now I take the title. So for a better understanding, normally I call him Joker. He's a joker. He's a joker from the pits of hell. So I just put that Joshua for a better understanding. TB Joshua, wise man, Daniel, and co. had a naked baptism in a very dirty pool. Right away, serpent shows up and entered them. This is the part this imbecile, this son of hell called Daniel, omitted. He removed the part of snake. He refused to, because he knew when that snake, that's including TB Joker, he ran for his life. including TB Joshua, has to fled away. All of them. Okay? Because the cameraman that was also with them those days, just like Bisola, also left. That was the one came to say that day the naked in baptism, before this one also confirmed it, before his own interview confirmed it. Say a very giant snake surfaced from that dirty pool. All of them fled away. Afterwards, the cameraman said that because he always video that they now return back to that same spot to carry out that nakedness of baptism. That one is low. Nakedness? Where did you see that in the scripture? Now, I want to speak now to all Christians. Let me tell you. Jesus is the greatest magician, okay? And if Yahuwah, okay, no, let me be referring to them. If Jesus was real, only one prophet, just one. Only one. You don't need this multitude. Christian claimed half of the world population. Okay, the pastor in there is unspeakable. In fact, member and pastor share the same figure of numbers. Okay, if they are 4 billion, pastor know yet that pastor is for 2 billion, while the congregation is 2 billion because they are doing it for money. Okay, but if just one, let me show who is prophet. Check Moses, just one prophet. Check Elijah, just one prophet. How about you want to pack all this multitude prophet everywhere? No, they are just too much. If we have just one Moses, let me be speaking out to Nigeria, where this filthy man live everywhere. It was so dirty. When I see his synagogue, see outside, everywhere was so dirty. I said this one is a God of bottomless pit. If only one man of God, prophet, just one, is in Nigeria, Nigeria will be Garden of Eden. Because the cross is already been done. No more job to do. Wait, when the true Messiah comes, you understand what I'm saying. You understand. Wherever he's going to live, dwells in, it's going to be Eden's garden. It can't be filth. From there, every other part will be maintained, will be renovated. See where this magician lives, very filthy place. So now, Daniel omitted the part of snake because he knew with that some people's eyes is also going to be opened. He refused to narrate that part when we were, talking about his, experience. I think I will be playing some video. Should we? I think, yeah. Let me play this very part. Because I uploaded it already. I would like to play it. So after we have played, okay, I deleted that one. Okay, let me share this to WhatsApp. After we played that, they will now begin to feed it now with the royal law. We want to use their own words and engage them. Okay. I promise that I won't be touching their video anymore. But this one, I see people using it. Why are they not reporting them? Why is my own different? To know if I was envious or jealous. Okay, I wanted it to start from the beginning. What is going on here? Let me go back to my WhatsApp. Why is it not playing it again in the WhatsApp? To know if I was envious or jealous of the three people. Christopher, John Chi, but I was not. I was happy because I never saw how it could be possible for somebody to command or anoint another person to do what he's doing. Thunder fire you, son of hell. You are what's my children. The time of Elijah. Thunder fire you. What anointing? After 3 Sundays, he
told me you would want to take me to the mountain
to
check the maintenance work we supervise. After taking me to some rooms, okay, this chair is not supposed to be here, take it there. This door is supposed to be positioned. Okay, I'll come back and meet you. I want you and Harry to wait for me in the prayer room. Look at the language. Wait for me in the prayer room. I will come back and pick you. That was all. We spent 4 days. After first day, he never came. Second day, he never came. Third day, he never came. Fourth day, he appeared. The next thing he said was, apostles, wise men. I looked at myself, wise man? Let's go. I want you to follow me and bless my church. He took us straight into the pool. Wow. You know the mountain? The pool. Very dirty pool. He was naked. We were naked. He did baptism.
Nakedness.
Wow. After that,
homosexual.
I felt something.
Yeah. There's something that appeared physically. We will play that one. He omitted that one.
Entering me at that moment. We went to the church.
The snake entered.
After praying with him in the church, we went to the prayer room in the church. We slept off.
See what? See the vision.
I saw the Bible.
You see? Liar.
Came. Opened up.
Like you. Yeah, what's my children?
I couldn't see the Bible anymore.
Sorry.
I realized
Wait.
my 2 legs
were
no longer touching the ground.
That is witchcraft.
I thought it was a joke.
That is pure witchcraft.
When we came up this Monday,
that is
Sunday,
it's pure witchcraft.
So we should dress up.
I
think I was to introduce us to the world.
That is where that
alongside with our 3 brothers.
What?
As 5 wise men. That was how
you see the presidium.
Introduced as 5 wise men.
You see the presidium, the princess.
Understand that the same cup where he drank from, God has given it to us.
Satanic cup.
He said, I know
no.
everyone will have an experience. Everyone told their experiences, and I told mine. How the Bible entered my heart.
I think I'll be stopping it over here.
And every other person. I will not be able to tell you the experience.
Okay, I think that will be enough there. I think we just heard from the serpent's mouth, from the very serpent's mouth, because these are demonic entity. These are magicians, 5 wise men. Okay, now we will touch on that. We'll touch on 5 wise men. We will touch on nakedness. The part he also omitted, we'll touch on it. And after he went to that dirty pool, we'll touch on dirty pool, very dirty pool. Okay, then we'll touch on what there is other part again. They said his leg never touched the ground. That is, he now begin to fly. That is witchcraft. We will touch on that. So that is why I said there is a need for me to play this video. If not, for a very long time, I don't play people's video. Okay, so we will start looking into all these points. And again, before we start looking into it, I would like to play the recording of Sister Bisola. Okay, here's the bar. The person, the very cameraman, told her direct how the giant snake popped out of that water. He left that because he knows it's a very bad sign. He can't be narrated that snake to appear physically.
You know the mountain? The pool.
It's so unbelievable.
He was naked.
It's a dirty pool. I hope you understand. Let
Very
me give you
dirty pool.
another part of this story.
Yes.
It was Lawa who told me because Lawa followed them.
Okay.
You understand? Lawa was not made wise man, but he followed the cap.
Let me quickly put this Sister Bisola has been exposing TB Joshua over how many decades now? She has been speaking over 8 years now. Yes. She has been exposing TB Joker. Nothing they did not do to this woman. She has been exposing TB Joker, and TB Joker never did nothing about it. So it's not because that TB Joker is there, that is why she's speaking. She has been speaking, if not more than 10 years. I'll be sure later of that. So
everything is under camera.
Let's
so he
proceed.
said when they got there, all of them.
Okay.
Lawa was not made wise man,
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
I want you to follow me and bless my church. He took us straight into the pool. Wow. You know the mountain? The pool. Very dirty pool. He was naked.
It's a dirty pool. I hope you understand. Let me give you another part of this story. It was Lawa who told me, because Lawa followed them. You understand? Lawa was not made wise man, but he followed the camera crew.
Okay.
Everything is under camera. So he said when they got there, inside that dirty pool, he said it. Himself said it. Or you want to hear it again? He said inside that dirty pool.
Very dirty pool.
He said the moment they got there, a big snake jumped out. All of them ran away. So what amazed Lawa was that he thought maybe they would go somewhere else. But it was the same spot. Fatai said they should go back. The same spot.
That is strong
so
covenant.
at that time, he started thinking,
Okay.
if snake could jump out of this place, you don't know if there were other snakes in there. So it started, his mind was, worried. So let's hear him.
Okay. So that is the part I want to play also on this one. So you heard that. If she's lying, she won't be calling him. And this synagogue of Satan knew who is, I forgot his name. The person he just mentioned. Oh, what was that name? He knew they would go after him. So whatever this woman put out is authentic, is 100% accurate. I did not say 99.9, 100. 100%. What is it? I want to be sure the name of that person. Lawan. Yeah.
Everything is under camera.
Mm-hmm.
So he said when they got there, inside that dirty pool, he said it. Himself said it. Or you want to hear it again? He said inside that dirty pool. He said the moment they got there, a big snake jumped out. All of them ran away.
Okay, I think Lawani, I call his name. Okay, so we want to start doing our own now. So you heard for yourself. Okay, the royal law. Let's start putting on the royal law. You see, this is all this is the offices we have, titles: apostle, prophet, evangelist, pastor, teacher. And 1 Kings chapter 18 verses 44, go and see what prophet actually means. Then Ephesians 4:11, okay? That is where you will get the fivefold ministry. We don't have nothing that have to, what is wise man? But we know where it came from. That's what we are saying. We know where that came from. All right, now, Revelation 12:12. We want to start walking our way from here. Devil has indeed come down to you, and you are celebrating wickedness of Satan. A giant snake jumped out of the dirty, very dirty pool. See, this is not dream. And that is the you know what that snake came to do? Is a confirmation to confirm that he accepted. You know, this devil said, I will make myself like the Most High. You know, where Elisha, built this altar, 12 stones, okay, trying to disgrace the prophet of Baal Peor. So fire came down, letting Elisha know, not just Eliyahu, but everyone there, that there is a supernatural power somewhere. We are not making mouth. It is what we see, what we witness. That's what we are saying. Okay. So as a confirmation, fire have to come down, because that altar was built according to the will of Abba Yahweh. 1 Kings chapter 18:44. Okay. Now the altar of TB Joker initiated these 5 men into his demonic system. He built it already, arranged it already. Say, put them in a place. So he was still watching. He was still contemplating. He was still praying. He was still casting spell. How he's going to initiate them to turn them into mumu, into zombie, that they should not say a word. And because we're going to be naked, it takes him 4 whole days to contemplate on that. How can I do this? Are they not going to, expose me? Are they not going to shadow me? Are they not going to abandon me? Are they not going to refute me? Are they not going to fight me? Are they indeed going to, naked for me to see their nakedness and for them to also see my nakedness? This is a very strong covenant. So it took TB Joker 4 whole days. As you heard from the horse's mouth, he says, stay here, 4 days. Because it was a very, very, very terrible thing he's about to do. He keep thinking a whole day, 2 days, 3 days, the 4th day, the serpent said, I will go with you. This is the sign. When you see me physically jumped out of that very dirty pool, I built the altar already. I built their house already. I put all that is needed already. But when you see me jumped out on that spot, know ye that it shall be well. Don't go to no other position. Don't go to no other spot. But that same place I jumped out from, that is where you're going to initiate these people. It took him 4 days. And later when he went, we did not see the manifestation of what Sempet actually is. Sempet shows up. This one blew me down. This one blew me down. This is physically, people. This is not spiritual. I would have loved it to be spiritual. I would say, a dream now not be. Our dream is not dream. But this is physical manifestation. Now, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that his heart but a short time. The devil is here. And that is the devil that jumped out. When these devils showed up in Genesis 3, they turned the kingdom upside down. Now, when TB Joshua wants to start this wicked journey, Sempet show up again, same message. You want to turn upside down this ministry of healing, this office of wonders, signs of wonders of the last day. And this office has to do alone with only the Messiah. And that was what the Sempet also told him, to take that name of the Messiah, Joshua, and say that is your name. They are just perverting the entire system. They just corrupted the entire system. Now, where we just read, now that you heard that this serpent has a great wrath, you're going to be thinking that wrath is going to be, oh, it will be beating people on the street. Okay, it will be killing people, or it will be throwing sickness. You're going to be thinking that is the wrath. No. Prior to what we just said, nakedness baptism. Now, you're going to be using your tongue to count your teeth. Ma to ma. TB Joshua Agbalagba was done. All 5 men, 6 people, that is satanic mark of the beast. That is the satanic mark. He marked them already. For them not to go out and begin to mark people, to begin to give it a seal of destruction. Revelation 12:12. I have seen something very, very unusual. Therefore, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens. Do you know who is the heavens? We that is not under that covenant. We that is not following that broad way. We that is working night and day, overworking ourselves, waiting patiently for the redemption of our body. He said we should rejoice. And ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth. Why? Do you know what is sorrow, destruction? Why? Sorrow and destruction for you? Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Why the sea? For the devil is come down unto you. That is the reason why for the sorrow. That is the reason why for the destructions. Because sorrow means, woe means sorrow, destruction, and not everything negative. Because devil will come here, therefore he will deceive you until you enter the grave. Everybody have what we're born in passions for. These 40 deities, what they're born in passions for, it's simply lies and deception. to mislead people, to just tell lies. When they lie, they will feel so good. When they mislead, when they deceive, they will feel so good. Now we'll read why we are back here again, Revelation 12:12. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Great wrath, because he knoweth that his time, but he knoweth that he has a short time. So what is his wrath? The Bible will answer Bible. We did not see anything that devil wrath surface here, devil's anger, devil indignation like this. But the Bible makes it so clear. His wrath. Let's see what is his wrath. Revelation 17:1 and 2. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore. Remember, I have a great wrath, and this prostitute is so great whore, that sitteth upon many waters. So we'll know what is that water. Remember, Revelation 12:12 also said that woe unto you that dwells in the land, and also woe unto you that is, he said woe unto the sea. What is in the sea? That sorrow and destruction is also going to be falling there. We will unlock that now. Let's read 2 first. With whom the kings of the earth have, first of all, let's quickly see verses 15. I want to unlock the water part that's seated upon many waters. Now, listen, verses 15. That's a passage. Revelation 17:15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whole sitteth, are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. That is TB Joshua. You know, this madness of his, he took it far. He makes it international. Look at white people telling the story of a black man in a very demonic and satanic way. Now, what will make white people not to look down on the black skinned people? Remember, they once called us, some, not the ones. Some is still having that mentality. Why this? What they call that congregation again? That satanic oven again? Marmor, is it not Marmor? Yes, found by Smith. Yes, Joseph Smith. He said, black people is the mark of destruction in the head of Cain. They said black people are the seed of serpent. And look at what TB Joker did to those white people. Now, what will make it? In fact, what is going to be passing through white people's minds now? Is it not to be confirming what that, whatever Joseph Smith first of all said, that black people is the seal of destruction? How about you want to put on the forehead of Cain? That we are black monkey. Some still, still see us today in this Europe where we are. The way some will look at you today, that when you enter bus, instead of they have been doing this to me. Okay, that not just only me, everybody, every one of us, the very, the racist one. When you sit on they sit on the chair and you come to sit on it, they will just stand up. In fact, when you just pass, they will just, the way they will snap, you just say, you will know, oh, you are not welcome by this person. And see what black man did again. So they are still killing this image. They are still destroying this color for people to talk down on us. White people is telling your story not for a good one, but for a very satanic, demonic one. Now, it said it sat upon many people. These people, languages, tongues, multitudes, both white, everyone. This man, he sat up, this great hall. So now we come back again to Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. So we see what that many waters is now. So that is also the rivers at the Revelation 12:12 we're also referring to. Now too, with whom we want to look at his great wrath. This great whore, he has a great wrath, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have made drunk with made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Okay, now let's rush down to 18 verses 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is falling. Remember, wise man is the title of Babylonian magicians. Okay, Babylon is falling. Babylon the great is falling, and he's become the habitations of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. 3. Now, for all nations have made drunk of the wine of the wrath of our fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the machinites of the earth was rich through the abundance of our delicacies. So what is this wrath? What is the wrath of great Babylon? What is the wrath of this devil that sat upon many waters that has already come down for you? Sex perversion. What is the nature of sex? To make you one. What is the nature of sex? Transmission. What is the nature of sex? Unity. To be united. One eternal. Do you know the wrath of TB Joshua? It was all sex. What he did with the men also, this is how he also initiated the men into eternal destruction of oneness. They say it's nakedness, he said their nakedness. Homosexual. The says of Genesis 19. The women, he always seek for virgin to break the seal. This is his wrath. His wrath is not to carry bottle and break your head. His wrath is not to pour you acid. Only sex. Spiritually and physically. Let's see add some more. Revelation 14 verses 8. This is the wrath of TB Joshua. Everybody is coming, telling one story. Not just, this is Jesus, the great whore over there is Poco Jesus. That is why sometimes in your dream, you will be seeing somebody naked, you having sexual intercourse with you. It is this wicked religion. It's the great whore. It's the mystery Babylon from west come wise men. And the snake is the red dragon that deceiveth the whole world. Revelation 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is falling, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of our fornication. So Babylon is a deity. He is speaking to the deity that resided in Babylon. That told Babylon that make, in fact, Babylon is now bottomless pit. It said every unclean spirit resident there. Every devil dwells there. Every hateful bells. Okay. Now, when you say hateful, it's going to be thinking number one. It's the same wrath. The hunger of serpent. It is sex perversion. So this is how he is initiating the women into satanic kingdom, and the men will strip them naked. That is how he's also initiated in the case of homosexuality into the kingdom of darkness. That is so physically the snake manifest for a confirmation. Now, woe unto this earth, because the devil has already come down for you. Now, Ephesians, want to dig now. We have done with the path of the wrath, okay, of the snake. Now, I would also like to read Revelation 12 verses 9. Now, Revelation 12 verses 9. And the great whore, everything is always great. Is the great whore, is great wrath, now is great dragon. And their miracle is also great signs and wonders. Matthew 24, the first Messiah. He said when he comes, they're going to be doing great signs and wonders. In as much to deceive the elect. So what is the nature of this great signs and wonder? Deception. Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent, that is the serpent that manifests in the day TB Joker stripped 5 people naked. This is the mark of the beast. This is simply the mark of the beast. You know what is mark? All these markers left from them. They put their name, they put their stamp. This is my logo. This people belongs to me. And whosoever these 5 may also afflict, drag into this kingdom, or that's, succumb to them, that belongs to the serpent. Serpent is the grandpa of all liars. They belongs to him. TB Joshua was a devil on this planet. Horrible sikayaba. So somebody can just go and be killing people, but let it feed you. So that is this justification. So TB Joshua is feeding people. Let me tell you, where I lived, there is a place they call themselves witches and wizards. They don't, white people don't hide their own. Only the black people is doing their own under the behind. The hypocrisy of the black people, only Yahweh can tell, is so alarming. But the white people, they will just come out the way they are. Now they also do their meeting every Sunday. So these witches and wizards, they are supplying food to church. Because they said they look into their community, the most poorest people in Netherlands is the people that is going to church. So for that, they want to be helping them. Witches and wizards will be supplying food. Every Sunday. Every Sunday, I'm bringing food for people. Sometimes I will also go there and take. By that time, when things were very tough for me, I will take and pray over it and chop it. Oh, my Father. But that will not make me to be justified what they are doing is right. No. But initially, I have to be real. I never knew that it was witches and wizards supplying those food. Then I was still a Christian and things were tough. Yes, when I go to the ministry, when I'm living, so whatever they distributed, the witches and wizards, whatever they distributed into the church, they will share some part for me. I never knew. Until the pastor himself used his mouth to voice it out. By then, I stopped already. Because by this time, I'm doing something little already. But I ate of those food. Until he himself used his own mouth to voice it out and say, so all those things I was taking home is from witches and wizards. Oh my Abba. But still, and this pastor was so hungry, Why did he voice it out? This pastor now said that there was a day, because he's also into this government system. So there was a day they were having meeting in the parliament. So he also went, witches and wizards was there. Him as the pastor of Jesus went there. Okay, every part of the whatever gathering was there, groups, they were all there. So they now begin to see how they're going to help the less privileged, the less privileged, and whatever they are going to be doing for the foreigners and all that. So is that witches and wizards that stood up and said, you pastor, you don't even need to stand up because you are poor. Because he was being abducted by a Netherlands person. He said, no, you are under adoption. You are very poor. So clear way, you don't even need to stand. Let us that carries the weight talk. So we are the one to be doing this. So they take a lot of burdens upon themselves, though they are witches and wizards. So pastor was so angry that they humiliated him. He was so angry. He says he was so boiled. If not for some reason, he would just call fire. I said, but you have the power to call fire. So that was the day with that hunger. I came to church and I began to speak these things. They are the people supply those for witches and wizards. All right, Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. When they say that, which means it's a phrase of something that has an origin. Is the phrase of something that has beginning that you have to return back to in the beginning. That old serpent. In Genesis, it was a serpent, but now it's a dragon. He has migrated. A huge progress has entered into his bosom through the help of all these satanic people, his children. That whole serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. This is the people here today. All this Daniel, Poku Jesus, these are the devils. Allah, these are the devils. So they now came now. He said deception. What do you understand by deception? If devil come to you and say, I'm the devil, are you going to be calling that deception? No, you're going to praise him. You're not going to understand. Oh, he's so genuine. Oh, no, it was so real. So that you will know how to put yourself together whenever he's around you. But what about when the devil himself now masquerading himself as an angel of light? He call them angels, but they are demons. People that deceive people, but he still call them angels. him and his angels. Is this not troubling? Is this not troubling your soul and make you not to put on your thinking cap? How can the devil doing miracles, doing great signs and wonders in that matter? The very one you are using to justify people. What miracle did TB Joshua do? Do you know what is the power of heaven? People that is anti-drama. So you see the whole entire world is deceived. Now, Ephesians. Now I want to dig into our own title. We don't have that wise men nonsense. No. We don't have it. It's from Babylon. I will prove that to you. Ephesians chapter 4 verses 11. This is our own office. Abeyawa ordained for us. Ephesians 4 verses 11. And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors, and some teachers. This is all we have. Did you see wise men there? As you heard from the seed of serpent Daniel talking, did you see any title here? It said we should judge according to the standard of the Bible. If anyone speaking and not speaking according, okay, I think I will read them. If you're not talking according to what is written here, fearful, you don't have no light in you. You are in darkness. And the darkness is a deity. Isaiah chapter 8 verses 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this world, it is because there is no light in them. If there is no light in you, simply means now you are in darkness. And if you are in darkness, in another words, simply means you are blind. That the folly deity sat on you and blinded the gods of this world, blinded the eyes of many, not to see the true light of this wonderful, glorious gospel. They are the gods of this world. And they are playing their role already. And you said they want to carry you into heaven. You can't even... Light is a deity, which is here. Which I said, I'm the light of the world. Darkness is also a deity. It's a blinder. He will blind you never to see the truth. And Yeshua knows the truth. Only the truth shall set you free. Matthew chapter 2. Let's see where wise men came from. I've done this before. Only this nakedness, so I don't understand this madness. Matthew chapter 2, verses 1. Now, when Yahushua was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem. These wise men, you also see them in Isaiah chapter 47. They are the stargazer. They are the palm reader. They will read your palm. They are the future teller. They will tell you. They are the soothsayer. So the register of the biblical Messiah, right in Babylon, they now follow that star, the trace of that star, to the very place the Messiah lived. So that is how powerful this wise man is. They are magicians. Okay? They are simply magicians. That is where they came from. It's not our title. When you keep reading, you're going to see they are magicians. It's not our title, okay? Now, these people is here telling you who they are, masquerading, using Bible to... Now you begin to praise them. Daniel said they had a nakedness baptism. Okay, I'll write this now. Matthew to Daniel 5. Daniel chapter 8, verses 5 through 12. He said immediately they have had that nakedness baptism. As soon as he slept, I know it's not Bible that hit his chest. It is something that hit his chest. Now, his heart is sealed for eternal damnation. No matter how preach you will preach to this man, that heart can never be broken because serpent sat there already. He said now use Bible now hit his heart. That is a pure lie. That is the lie he's telling. His heart is sealed for eternal damnation with hot iron. Can we be ready there? That's what sealed your heart. Because what you did is an abomination. How can you be naked before a fellow man like you? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Huh? Are you not ashamed that you have to naked in the presence of your fellow man? Now listen. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verses 1 and 2. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the later times some shall depart from the faith. Already, this is the later times that we are speaking there, that they're going to leave the true Bible. Now, see what they're going to be following now. Depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. 5 wise men is doctrines of devils. Worshipping on Sunday is the doctrines of devils. And after the initiation, they now begin to light candle, every one of them. That is doctrines of devils. Satanic ritual. Now verses 2. Speaking lies in hypocrisy. TB Joshua knew he's about to do something that is so dangerous that is going to affect the entire Nigeria, the entire Christendom, the entire world. He took him 4 days to carry out that operation. He took him 4 whole days to conclude. In our own baptism, where did you see that Messiah locked some people inside room and said, look at all of them. These are the people he locked up. Okay. Demonic, satanic, foolish virgin. Nonsense in the highest order. Okay. Where did you see that? Where Messiah himself locked up people in the room for a whole 4 days. And said, wait for me until 4 days. Where did you see John the Baptist also did that? Where did you see Apostle Paul also did that? John the Baptist, you will see in Matthew chapter 3. Apostle Paul, you will see him in Acts of Apostles chapter 19, verses 1 through 7. You will see over there the Holy Spirit baptism. You will see, cha. Okay. You know, serpent is a fully seraphims. So what is serpent? Isaiah chapter 6. Serpents almost got the attribute of Abba Yahuwah. They are the high-ranking angel in heaven. They are the one that banner over Abba Yahuwah's head. They are the one that cry, holy, 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 holy. They don't rest night or day. They got almost the attribute of Yahuwah. What is seraphims? Seraphims simply mean the burning ones, the fiery ones. In plural, seraphims. The fiery ones, the burning ones. Now, in singular, it's called seraph. Seraph, what is the meaning of seraph? The flying serpent. But the one that appeared to this boy is the fallen one, the one in Genesis 3. They are the most powerful angel in heaven. They are the high-ranking angel in heaven. Now, he came to baptize Daniel. He was the one who eaten the chest of Daniel. Not just Daniel, all of them. He gave some sword. He gave some satellite. What did they also give the other one? He gave some staff. It is serpent baptism. It is the baptism of serpent in that dirty water. Dirty pool. Now, our apostle, when we went through the baptism of the Holy Spirit, we see your Holy Spirit is also flying serpent. Is the Spirit. In fact, let me make it simple. He rested in us. Fire in our mouth. It stays in our head. You see, Daniel, he said he hid his heart. The other one, he gave him his sword. The other one, he gave him his staff. The other one, he gave him satellite that they're going to be, now international. That is the meaning of satellite. They are always going to be on the front news. News airline. Thunder, fire all of you. Fire the serpent in your worst mighty and stupid people. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verses 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the later times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. 2. Speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience sealed with a hot iron. Having their conscience sealed with a hot iron. It's concealed. Is sealed eternally. That is what sealed his heart. His heart is so hardened. These are pharaohs. These are pharaohs, very hard in heart. They can never reveal that secret. Except it will take only Abba Yahuwah. Including the heavenly. Except it will take the mighty hand of Abba Yahuwah. These people, you see how they are still fighting. And as they are still, trying to hide away the secret. People will still be in bondage. But the day I look into this matter, I saw just one man. I don't know about you. Always use my only son to illustrate when he's about to talk about this coven of serpent that his own people is there. I saw it was my son fled out from the coven of TB Joker. Water, snake everywhere. Snake everywhere inside that water. Snake everywhere inside that water. You know, piercing people in and out, piercing people anus, piercing people vagina, piercing people mouth. That is their wrath. They want to join with you. They want you to perish with it. Sexual everywhere. Bestialities everywhere. Nonsense. Idolatry everywhere. When it was so horrible. I said, what am I doing here? Abayowa, why did you bring me here? They were attacking me. Everywhere we are full of snakes. The poolside. Now, hot iron has already sealed this one heart. This one can never repent, okay? And he won't. No, now, unless he say he was flying. His leg never touched the ground. That is witchcraft. Well, we don't fly. We disappeared. I think that one is either Apostle chapter 8 or 9. So, Philip. I bet what teleport us. Yahushua disappeared. We didn't see ourselves flying. We can be here now. Well, you can just be here. And if you want to disappear, you will see yourself at the same spot in Nigeria. You are not going to be seeing yourself flying up. That is witchcraft. And a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, we will all, disappear into the cloud. You are not going to be flying. See yourself, you don't touch ground. You are flying up. Daniel chapter 8 verses 5 through 12 or so. And as I was considering, behold, and no, here is Babylon, okay? And this man came from Babylon. This ministry came from Babylon. Ministry of Wise Men, TB Joker, is from Babylon. Sunday, simply, that is the day Babylon used to worship. It is the day of sun. Sunday, the day to worship sun, okay? It's all this. Christmas came from Babylon. Easter came from Babylon. All this is from Babylonia. All these magicians, they are all Babylonian. All this practice came from is Babylon practice. Okay? It's Babylon. And this vision is Babylonian. Daniel chapter 8 verses 5 through 12. And as I was considering, behold, and he goats came from the west on the face of the whole earth, and touched not the ground. And the goat had a notable horn between his eyes. These people don't dead. You see the goat, he goat. This is the goat empire. Is he roaming around? The goat empire that took away the daily sacrifice. Christian is the goat empire. When you also goes to Matthew chapter 25, they are the goats over there. Say he's going to say to the goat, depart from me, you that is prepared for the devil to be cast into the eternal lake of fire. This is the goat empire. Because they are giving you food to eat. Now you said that justify what they are doing. You see, it's like never touched the ground anymore. What thinking of it? Sis. And it came to the ram that had two horns, which I had seen standing before the river, and run into him in the fury of his power, serving. And I saw him come closer, okay, to the ram. He trampled the ram, and he cast it down. He destroyed the ram. 8. I'm running out of time. 8. Therefore, the he-goat was very strong. They are always, great. They are everything that have to do with Babylon. It's always great. Great in wickedness, in prostitution, in wrath. Everything is great. In lies, in faking miracles, it's always great. Daniel 8 now, verses 8. Therefore, the he-goat was very great, and when he was strong, the great horn was broken. Okay, yes, judgment was set by Yahuwah. But before it was broken, and fair it, okay, notable. Okay, from me, another 4 came, surface. Okay, this is TB Joker. Let me take it now. Therefore, the he-goat was very great, and when he was strong, the great horn was broken, and for it came up 4 notable horns towards the 4 winds of heaven. And out of if Abayawa don't stand up, these 5 people now, because the great horn is broken, which is their TB Joker. Now you see the one that spring out from him. That was the initiation for them to carry on after him. Keep initiating people, keep deceiving people, keep molesting people, not just on the surface. It makes destruction at the end of it all. It means strong bindings, very strong bindings. It is covenant with death. That is Isaiah 28 verses 18. It is simply covenant hiding under serpent. Because the serpent manifests physically. That one blew me off. I think I will be ending that one. Then you can read it to 12. Okay, for the sake of time, it's already 1 hour. And I still have scripture to deal with. Okay, now, 2 Kings. Now, I want to talk about the filthy water. 2 Kings chapter 5. You can go and read it all. That is in the case of Naaman and the prophet Elisha. Okay, what happened? Naaman was having leprosy. Okay, he was the only one who went to a pool of whatever that he said the pool was not clean. Okay, and the reason why he sent him to that pool, because you can't bring leprosy is going to deny you from entry into the presence of Abba Yahweh. It's a barrier, it's a blockage to the kingdom. It's a set backwardness. It is to be isolated. Whenever you have that leprosy, now you became unclean. You can't enter the temple anymore. You are not allowed to come near people anymore. It is simply exile to be isolated from you according to the royal law governing system. So that was when it comes to the prophet of Abba Yahuwah, he cannot tell him to go to clean water. Go and dip yourself into the I forgot the name of the river. It wasn't clean. It was a river. It was not. It's not a pool. It's a river. Okay. Go and dip yourself several times. So therefore, this Naaman now begin to hunger and say, where this clean river is. This clean river. You couldn't send me there. Now you are sending me to go to that dirty river. Okay. Why did he send it there? The only reason why he sent him there, leprosy is unclean spirit, and they live in a dirty water, and they live in a unclean place. So now go and drop their property for them. That is where they dwell. That is their home, graveyard, bottomless pit. Just go to that filthy river and drop deep and into some, which is perfection. He said, as you are going to come out, your wonderful body, your wonderful skin that he has stolen from you, you will get it back, and you will return back this leprosy back onto it. Is his practice. That was the only reason why the man of Yahweh, the prophet Eliyahu, sent him to go, no, rather Elisha, sent him to go into that river, to dip in several times, because you need to dump those uncleanness into that place, because that river is unclean. It's where demons dwells. Go and give them their practice. And as soon as he obeyed, he did that. He came out restored, have a new body. Just as Daniel went into that dirty pool, very dirty pool, after serpent has already surfaced. Therefore, say he fed something into him. That is, something entered him. Oh no! Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has come down for you. Indeed. So now, where is the other? We read, okay, Genesis chapter 9, verses 20 through 29. We want to talk about the nakedness. It is prohibited. In fact, it is a taboo according to the royal law for man to naked for another man. It is complete no go area. Now listen, Genesis chapter 9, verses 20 through 29. Let me tell you, when Noah was drunk. Okay, I'm taking it and the way it is, literally. When Noah was drunk, and his first son, and his son that saw his nakedness couldn't cover him, left him naked, because these are meant to men. As soon as when the other children saw him, quickly they have to cover, because it is a taboo. Quickly they have to cover up their father's nakedness, that no eye should see nakedness. Then what happened? This was not that they naked for one another to see. Because man is seeing a man's nakedness, it is a taboo. Now, when Noah came back, being told what the last child did unto him, seeing his nakedness, he placed a curse on him. He cursed him for seeing his nakedness because it's a taboo. TB Joker initiated 5 men, stripped them naked, all of them stripped naked in broad daylight. That is an abomination. According to the royal law governing system, it is simply not accepted. It is abomination. Now, Ezekiel 47, we want to do the dirty water now. We are still on the dirty water. Okay, Ezekiel 47 verses 11. I want to show to you where these people, where they are dirty water. It's a very dirty pool. Very dirty pool. Ezekiel, oh no, this is Ezekiel 47 verses 11. 47 verses 11. Okay. I think I also have to change this paperwork. Ezekiel chapter 47 verses 11. I read. So here is the redemption of the last day. You can read it all. Okay, the redemption of the last day. How water is going to flow from the throne of Abba Yahuwah into this earth. Okay, and how it's going to cleanse us. How the deliverance is going to be carried on. The people that needs to be cleansed. So from verses 1 through 10, it talks about the people he wants to save. Okay, the people his blood will cover these last days. From verses 11, he also talked about the people his blood cannot, officiate for, rather to face damnation, judgment. Okay, they are the one in Ezekiel 47 verses 11. I read now. But they marry places, therefore, and their marriages, therefore, shall not be healed. They shall be given to salt. So they're going to be sauté. They are no more the salt of the earth. So from verse 1 through 10, talk about how you want to redeem people, how the deliverance is going to be, starting from a place to place, Gradually, it's a gradual process. But the part he will not touch, the part he will not, redeem when he comes the second time, they call them marriage, but the married place, therefore, and the marriages, therefore, shall not be healed. He is not giving them healing. He won't forgive their sin. They shall be given to salt. No, now what is salt? So what is marriage and marriages? It's poto inside dirty water. It's mold, dirty water where TB Joshua initiated these people because serpent dwells there. That is the home of serpent, the grave. That is the grave. Dig a hole now and let water for it. Poto. That is their pool. He said the people from there, he will not heal them. Rather, they will be given to salt. So what is salt? Matthew 5, okay. Matthew 5, I think 30 said, we are the salt of the earth. But if you loses your taste as a salt of the earth, you are no more good for nothing, rather to be cast down under the foot of men. He said those people, he can't heal them. So let's go now to what is salt. He's speaking. People that is a poto people. Marry and marriages. No healing for them. But rather they will be given to salt. So I will let you know now the salt they've been given to. Luke chapter 17 verses 32. Remember Lot's wife. Simple as that. When you take it from 26, okay, through 30, it's talking about his returning. It's going to be like the days of Noah. It's going to be like the days of Lot. So right now, he said we should remember Lot's wife. So let's go now and remember the wife of Lot. Genesis chapter 19. So what happened over there? What happened? What took place over there? Because he said we shouldn't forget this very well. We need to remember. So we need to do some remembrance now. Okay, the people of Salt, okay? I'm sorry. There are people, marriage is poto people from the mount, or people that live in the mount. He said he gave them to be a salt, pillar of salt. Now he said we should remember the wife of Lot. So we are here in Genesis chapter 19. Quickly, let's see whether it's 25. Yeah, rather 26. I read Genesis 19:26. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Now, he said these people in these last days, he will not heal them. Rather, they will be given to salt, because while they are potopoto people, they are mount. They are people that dwells in the mount. The very mount, TB Joshua is initiating people to baptize people from that very dirty water, as you heard from Danny. It's a very dirty pool, very stinky pool, filthy pool. Where serpent snake dwells. You dip human being into that place. That should have been the temple of Abba Yahuwah. Naaman did not baptize. Naaman's case was different, and it did not go to Potopoto. That one goes to river. Just that the river wasn't clean. We also have that kind of river in our village, Ewesi. We have that kind of river. Okay. We also see this river. That is not Pacific River. Pacific and river Atlantic Ocean and Pacific. Two of them has a border, and they don't mingle with one another. So that was the type of river Naaman went, because dirty thing will always dwells in dirty place. Therefore, he did and gave them back their properties. Now, in the case of Lot's wife, he looked back. What did she look back to? Homosexual. She looks back to the wisdom of serpent. She looks back to disobedience, rebelliousness, witchcraft. She looks back to the filthiness of Sodom and Gomorrah. She have any reason to regret while living filthiness? Do you have any reason to regret, or to be pained in your heart that you are living a filthy place? Now she's not beginning to look back to Sodom and Gomorrah. By so doing, you look back to Babylon. You look back to Genesis 3. You look back to disobedience, to the new wisdom, new knowledge given to you by the serpent. You look back to horrible things. That is the people of salt. Now, what are we saying? The very day they enter into that married places, very dirty pool, people from the mount, graveyard, bottomless pit, serpent jumped out. So you are looking back to the teachings of fallen deities, to the list of fallen deities, to the wickedness, to the lie, deception of fallen deities. You are looking back to that. And you are the people of salt. Now, I think Ezekiel chapter 14, was it 14? Either chapter 14 verses 10 or chapter 10 verses 14. Abewa stated it very clear and plain that the punishment of the false prophet is also the same for the people that supported them, for the people that patronize them, for the people that yes, that set their markets. Because 80%, I have to be real. When you go to comment section prior to this exposition of TB Joker, okay, 80% is still in support of TB Joker. One guy said, I don't care if I see TB Joshua knocking my wife, having sexual intercourse with my wife, I won't even bother because I just love him. So what are you going to do to a person like that? You have nothing to do than to dust your feet against that person. This is the man they call their brother Mike. Very satanic, evil man. Now another one said, even though I see TB Joker eating with the devil, I don't care. I will still love him. At the comment section, their brother Mike used his own to pass message. And people will say, yes, right down. But the other ones only comment at the comment section. Now, the other ones also say, okay, it's a secret man, it's not court man. Oh, how I love that cultist. Please, you people should help me to be initiated into that kind of cult. He said, because I love it. I will be into this occult. I will be taking the money. I will be using it to help the poor. I love it. People now begin to say, right down, me too. The other one said, me too. So 80% of people still stand very strong by TB Joker. This is how strong the initiation is. This is how strong. So they are the marriages people. They are the marry and marriages people. They are the people from the mud. That is the meaning of marriages or marry play. It's a very dirty area. Water, poto. We call it guttered water, yes. As we know already, where we read Revelation 17 verses 1, said people, this great horse sat upon many waters. Verses 15 said, those waters are people. Now, Ezekiel, I read that already. Look, I will also, okay, 19, I also read this one. Now, Ezekiel 29:3, let's see. I want to confirm the serpent that just jumped out. He omitted that one, removed that one, because you know that one is somehow contradicting. You know that one somehow is going to be eye-opening. It's going to open some people's eyes. They will say, no, I won't be saying that. No, I won't put that one. But the people that follows you there, definitely those one speaks out. Lawani also. Okay, Ezekiel 29 verses 3. Speak and say, thus saith Yahweh Adonai, behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon, that lieth in the midst of his rivers, which hath said, my river is my own, and I have made it for myself. Like TB Joshua, he have his own river, the very dirty pool. Now, Exodus chapter 7, go and read it. So what was inside the river? Dragon. According to history, Egypt, that was what Abayewa first of all has to destroy, tackle the demons inside that river. The very one that jumped out while TB Joshua was initiating the demonic Daniel and his cohort. Dragon is serpent, serpent is dragon. Now listen. He said this river is my own. What were they doing inside that river? It's a feast in Egypt. Okay, it's the feast they'll always celebrate. So what were they doing? Every time of that feast, the book of Yashar have it. That should be the book of Yashar chapter 45 or so. That was the day Potiphar's wife wanted to rape Joseph, whereby Joseph now fled because nobody was at home. Once in a year, they will go to that river. Pharaoh and all these magicians, they will begin to masturbate inside that river. They will release their sperm inside the river now. You will see it in Exodus 7. You will see it there. That was what Abayewa, he said, because this river is my own. What they were pouring their sperm. They were all of them will bring out their penis. It's in the history. They will bring out their penis, they will begin to track it, they will begin to masturbate and release it inside that water. As the demon, the serpent inside that water commanded them to do. All men will stripped naked. They will begin to masturbate inside the river now. That was what Abayewa first of all struck that river. That was where Abayewa began the journey of redemption, taking his people by force out of the hand of Pharaoh. The only place I've also seen something similar now is also in the case of TB Joshua. Sis may have to naked bring out the Agbalagba. Only in the days of Pharaoh we saw that. They will begin to masturbate sexually and releases their semen inside that water, according to the instruction of the red dragon, which is the serpent. That was Exodus 12 verses 12. Abayewa said, tonight I will bring judgment to the gods of the Egypt. Okay, let me quickly read it. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth. Why? Because the devil has come down for you. The devil has indeed come down for you. And they have come masquerade themselves as an angel of light. But these people is very easy to be caught because these are magicians. He even named them after their office or who they are. So why is it still difficult for people to understand wise men? Now, Ezekiel 29, I read 3 already, 4. But I will put hooks in your jugs, and I will cause the fish of the rivers to stink. enter the scarps, and I will bring thee up out of the midst of the river. So it's going to fetch you. The demon is speaking to the red dragon inside the river. The very one that just jumped out. The very day TB Joker was initiating 5 people. And all the fish of the river shall strike until, whatever. Now, he did it, You will see this now in Exodus chapter 7. He killed all them. And you remember, let me show you something. Snake. They say Exodus 7, where the Abba Yehowa want to let them know that I've come down for you. You have been terrorizing my people. Now I have come down to redeem my people. So how did the power torso? How did they, review, or how did they display that power? The staff. Remember, Daniel also talked about staff. As soon as they went from this demonic baptism, a staff was given to one, the other one a sword. It is battle against your soul. This is what is going on. The fight that is going on in the spirit realm now, it is a battle against souls. Devil want to pull more soul as much as he can to destruction. Because if he's not getting heaven, you are not getting it. But Abba Yehowa is still, through his love, revealing, don't go to this group. It's a trap. It's a web of destruction. Don't get there. But when we are speaking to reveal the mind of Abba Yehowa, he will be insulting us. Now, when did they power toes, when power jump powers? What happened? That is Exodus again, chapter 7 or chapter 6. No, rather chapter 7. Verses 8 through 12 or so. Moses threw down his staff. Pharaoh magician also threw down their staff. And Moses honor turned a snake. And the Pharaoh magician also turned snake. Remember, snake is the most powerful and the high-ranking angel in heaven. Actually, they were not bad. Only the fallen ones. Because snake simply means seraphs, the flying serpent, And in plural, seraphims. Simply mean the burning one. They are the burning one. And when you go to Ezekiel chapter 1, verses 26 through 27 or so, you will see Abba Yehowa up and down is fire. Oh, that is Abba Yehowa there. That is his true essence, fire. And this serpent almost got the attribute of Abba Yehowa. Just little thing. That was why they said they would make themselves like the Most High. Now what happened? We see they put out their own stuff. It became snake. But what happened? That of Abba Yehowa swallowed their own. And their own, that is what manifests in that filthy water the day TB Joker initiated 5 men, including himself. They were now mark of the beast. They were now mark of the beast to mark people for destruction. Now, I quickly want to read Exodus chapter 12. There is Passover. This is how Abba Yehowa redeemed his people. And he will repeat it again. Because they said the sins of the beginning is also as the sins of the end. That is Ecclesiastic 1:9. What has been before will be again. What has been done before will be done again. For there is nothing new under this heaven. Exactly the way they were masturbating inside river, you see man to man, homosexual, we see it in Nigeria. So Nigeria is a prophetic land. Nigeria is to be watched for. Exodus 12:12. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and I will smite the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment, for I am Yehowa. He said this night, I'm going to execute judgment. Like TB Joker is the firstborn of this very pork with Jesus. All Jesus Christ pastor that is doing miracle, they are the firstborn of this demonic entity. Because they are initiating people into destruction. Pharaoh and his men magician that will carry their peanuts and they will go and be masturbating inside river. Because that is what the serpent, the red dragon inside the sea, that is what he commanded to do. Exactly the same commandment we see from TB Joker. Isaiah 27, verses 1. One of the demons that resident inside the water, where TB Joshua took these people to and got them initiated for just one reason. And what could that be? For them to go out there, because now they are a web of serpent, to be cutting people in the feet and drag them down to the kingdom of destruction. They are on assignment. You see, that is hard. It is not Bible that heated the heart. It is a hot iron that sealed his heart. Never, ever to betray his master. But Abba Yahweh somehow still throw fire in his mouth. Therefore, he now begin to confess that they were naked. Why they undergo through that dirty baptism? Isaiah 27 verses 1. In that day, Yahweh with his sword and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea. This is what you saw jumped out. That one was so important. But this satanic seed of hell, called himself Daniel, who omitted that. He removed it right away. Even though that one is still not there, I still have every other thing to flog you very well, to expose you. To expose you. You, a man and a man stripped naked? What an abomination. The day when Noah got drunk, whatever, and the last born saw his nakedness, his father placed curse. Because you saw his nakedness in a futile way. You couldn't cover. Accidentally, that one was naked. Mistakenly was naked. And you couldn't cover. You took that knowledge away. To do what with? You let it to rest on your head? Therefore, the father placed a curse on him of a slavery. It cost him. All right. Leviathan is a dragon. They are all the same. Serpent, crooked serpent. Do you see how subtle these people are? See, trying to cover what is already being exposed for 20%. Though I know you are still winning. For 80% to be on your side, come on now. You are still winning. You are still winning. What? Okay, I read that. Okay, Exodus 7, I read that. Daniel, Revelation chapter 9, you can go and read it, the bottomless pit. That is the bottomless pit system. Okay, Ezekiel, a covenant of death, is Isaiah chapter 28, verses 15, not 18. No, not 18, it's 15, okay. Covenant of death. So this serpent dwells the bottomless pit. You will read it, you will see it there, because I'm tired already. Okay, John chapter, I want to do when the serpent shows up. John chapter 8, verses 44. I think I'm going to be rushing over now. I have to do other things now. At John chapter 8, verses 44, I think you know by now where I'm going. 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own language. Okay, lie is his language. Okay, deception. For he is a liar and father of them all. Now you be the seed of serpent. What job are you going to be doing for your father? You're going to be just like your father. You're going to be lying. Look at COVID-19 prophecy. You see, it's COVID-19 prophecy. Stupid man, false prophet. Nonsense human being. All the criteria given unto us, whereby we will know false prophet, yet everything is manifesting. People still say he's giving them food. Genesis 3. So let's see the will of his father over there. He stripped them naked. Both were naked there. Including the serpent, we are naked. They enter into the covenant of one in sex perversion. He stripped them naked. They now know that we are naked. He removed the glory of Abba Yahweh. He removed the garments simply make glory. He removed everything. He now naked with them. He now want them to be naked the way he has already naked, because Abba Yahweh throw him out of heaven already. He has nothing to cover himself. And like manner, all of you is naked to destruction. Exodus 32, it said they were naked. Naked to where? They're naked to destruction. When did they then make that golden calf? He said they are naked. Hey, Pharaoh, Aaron, you made these people naked. Naked to what? Naked to Genesis 3 again, to serpent again, because serpent is always carrying zagbalagba. He have no clothes. He have nothing to shade himself. He always expose, his zagbalagba down. And he also wanted to be naked, to be stripped naked, to be empty, absolutely, to be on the ground. Do you know what it is to be naked? Naked for another person to see your nakedness. These people enter into a very wicked covenant of transmission, of oneness. That is what actually serpent also did over here. He stripped them naked. He said both were naked. When he shows up, it is to rewrite history. Just like T.B. Joker, he rewrote the apostolic office. He did not even call them anything. He said they are now wise men. He rewrote the messianic Messiah humanitarian grant. His miraculous grant. How he's going to save people when he comes. With the grace and some wonder he's going to be doing when he comes. He rewrote all. This map follower said they will edit email whereby the white people left already and said they are still HIV positive, cancer is still there, and you told us when we go to our country we should go and take a test and it's going to be negative. And when those people took those tests, it was still positive. He said they will not send the letter and say, sir, the thing is still here, it's not going. These people will not change that email. The person that is doing it, she also came out to confess and turn it to positive. Then you'll be saying, he has done it again. Hey, woe unto you, inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has come down for you. He rewrote all. He's making himself like a Messiah. He took the holy name of Yahushua. He bestowed it upon himself. Whereby you are the seed of serpent. Whereby you polluting women, including married women. You drinking the blood of the people. You beauty, you know this beauty is not solid enough to carry the height. Whereby that thing was structural failure or foundational failure. Because you want to suck blood. When serpent shows up, the kingdom was poured away. In our days, serpent is manifesting itself. That in the days he initiates these 5 people, serpent shows up. Serpent shows up. Do you know the havoc that has already done to Nigeria's system? Nigeria is dying. One brother said I shouldn't be saying he's dead already. In the presence of the prophet of Poku Jesus. Do you know how many men of Poku Jesus in Nigeria? Nothing is working in that country. Like I said before, Christian is a perfect definition of Jesus cannot answer prayer. Christian is perfect example, picture, very clear that the God of Christian, he can't answer prayer. Because these people is praying, but nothing works. Everything is dead in that country. Tell me one thing that is working in that country. Nothing. In the presence of these men of demons, God of men. You people scared me. You make me feared for my life. For you to be saying that is how God works. I hope it will be gone, I hope it will be disappeared, though. I say, that's what God be. Hey, who is going to redeem me then? Who is going to save me? If this is what God is all about, then I'm wasting my time. Then all my time spent in his presence, it will be useless. Because no hope he can save. You scared me, Telling me that this is the nature of God. This is how God works. You scared me. Matthew 23 verses 8 and 9. Quickly, let me read that. We're almost rounding up. 8 and 9. Yahushua says something very interesting here. Chapter 8. But be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Mashiach or Messiah, and all ye are brethren. You shouldn't give yourself no title. We are all one family. But what they call TB Joker? Some even said it's a Messiah. Indeed, it's Jesus' deputy. TB Joker is the God of Christian deputy. Therefore, all your Christian hope is gone because your God don't redeem. Your God can't save. Nigeria is dying. Your God can't save. In the presence of your God, Nigeria is in darkness. In the presence of your God, Nigeria is sinking. In the presence of your God, nothing works in that country. All our sons became Yahoo. All our daughters became prostitutes. Everybody is trying to survive. Nothing works in that country. You will see a whole graduate. He will be carrying his or her degree. No job. Everybody want to jackpot. Jackpot is the way out. In the presence of the God of Christian, nothing absolutely work in that country. It's a dead one. So your hope is gone, eh? They will be calling daddy. They will be calling. Okay, let's read now. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your father which is in heaven. These people said TB Joshua is everything to them. Now, what TB Joshua's spirit is doing is to, is impersonating, just like Pope Jesus, okay? Is impersonating the works of the biblical Messiah when it comes. Actually, this is what he's going to be doing in the whole world. If he appears in Nigeria, if it happened that he appears now, strongly I have that faith. He sees TB Joshua came from there, which means because devil will always impersonate. Devil will always pick interest where Abayawa also picked interest. Where Abayawa put a stamp, that is where devil will also go. We say, I will also go there. Okay, now, if it happened there, definitely it will happen there. Nigeria is going to become a fact. In fact, it's going to be like the headquarters of the entire world. It's going to be like small Jerusalem. Every single person that needs it is going to be tripping down to Nigeria. Nigeria is going to be serving as Jerusalem, whereby everybody needs to come to worship the king. Nigeria will first of all play that role. And anyone that needs healing will definitely buy a ticket and come to Nigeria. And definitely Yahushua is also going to be making disciples from every foreigners on earth. So whatever TB Joshua, apart from is perverting it, apart from all this nonsense, sleeping with women, married women, and all that. But for the apostleship, for other foreigners coming, buying ticket, yes, that is true. It's prophetic, okay? It's prophetic. That was why he also took that name upon himself and said that he is Joshua. Thunder fire, you joker. Last verse to go. You are a joker, okay? Isaiah chapter 14, verses 12 through 15. And you couldn't even finish what you started though. But you initiated people to carry on after you. No, that can't work. Your judgment has come. Why did you have to die? That was why I was so hungry. I was so boiled, bittered. I picked offense, honestly, against Abba Yehovah. Why do you have to kill him? Even though this man takes a sniper, you should have, caused him to vomit it out. It's so that he will come and answer the call of BBC. This is international crime. He should come to answer. Everybody from the part of the states is telling different stories. Telling one story from different places. He should have come to answer. But his wife, Evelyn, you are the one to use your head to carry that load now. Yes, Evelyn. You will use your head to carry the punishment of TB Joker. You will seek for death. Death will not come. Abewa will so deal with you. Why are you where? Isaiah chapter 14, verses 12 through 15. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahuwah. He said he's even going to make his own greater. And this is how TB Joker makes his own greater than the plans of Abba Yahuwah. He makes serpent plan, demonic plans greater than that of Abba Yahuwah, beginning to enter into women and stripping men naked, enter into women, molesting women, killing people. This man is horrible. He makes it so greater. Great wickedness. There is always great. The great wrath. He's going to exalt his throne above Abba Yahuwah's own. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahuwah. I will sit also upon the mouth of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. This is Stevie Joshua, okay? This is Stevie Joshua speaking here. But see Stevie Joshua judgment and his ministry. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. Do you know what is pit? That is where dirty water dwells. Dig any pit and see how horrible the water there is. That is the marriages. Marrying and marriages. Marriages, yeah. It is a mud. It is a poto guttered water. Guttered water. That is where it is. Stevie Joshua is in the lake of fire, the hottest place in the lake of fire, where he's not allowed to say, have mercy on me. In every other part, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, you can say, have mercy on me. And of course, it will be melting. I bet you all will switch off the fire. When it's Shabbat, when it's Friday, 6 o'clock, the fire will be off because no light should be lit on the Shabbat. But when it's Sunday, when it's 6 o'clock Shabbat, therefore Shabbat is over, you return back to fire from grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, you are allowed to say, have mercy. Yes, I bet you will have mercy. But the one that is in the grade 28, the hottest place in the lake of fire, no mercy. You are not even allowed to say, have mercy. Because the last stone is already been on your neck, and that last stone is going to drag you down to the pit. Link of it. Oh, your totality is going to be covered. You are not allowed to say, have mercy. That's where Stevie Joshua is. If only you have spiritual eye. All this Yeye Daniel, all these 5 demons, including their Yeye Mama, all of them is going to the hottest place in the lake of fire. Not two ways about that, because you blasphemed. We are done. Thank you, Abba Yahuwah. So on Shabbat, maybe we'll do more. Or do one more, I don't know. Yes, I'm done. Utterly done. Do you still remember this prophecy? I want to remind you, of your powerful man of God, coronavirus, Hillary Clinton. You see, Donald Trump now become a woman. Narrowly we still use it to sing, you see? So, someone cannot play with you people again. Today is March 27, and so what? I dare my house, come beat me. When coronavirus prophecy also fade, how many can we count? Unclean spirit is manifesting. Yet you people is telling us that he's a man of faith. Where is he now? Where is he? Thunder fire his household. Now heavenly is we will channel our hunger now to heavenly in Yahweh's mighty name. Yes, he will face the wrath of Abba Yahuwah. Not separate wrath that is fornication everywhere. Abba Yahuwah is destruction, is fire. We just carry and throw you into fire. And in fact, they will first of all torment you on earth. That is Revelation chapter 9. Verses 1 through 5 or 6. You will look for death. Death will not come. You will seek for death. Death will not come. You will be tortured for 5 whole months. He said you will ask for death. Will say, no, I'm not going to kill you. Do you know how horrible that one is going to be? That is our own. That is Abba Yahuwah's own. I'm done. Thank you, Abba.